All right, guys, good morning. We are back for more. Good to see you, Zing, Ninja. Good to see you, Sawyer, Schmirk. Good to see you as well. Man, it was a rough night. Oh man, sleep is rough in this house. Anyways, we're gonna get started here. We're gonna haul some oversized cargo to start here with the Billard. Starting off really good here. So that's kind of where we left off last night, and that's where we're going to pick up today. Oh, Zing, by the way, I watched the rest of your episode 1. By the way, that was an amazing save with the, I think it was the C70 when you tipped to your right side. Oh, I thought I was going to go because you like kept listing and listing over, and I was like, oh gosh, is the winch going to break? MP Cuts, welcome in. Darkapot, welcome in. Corhone, good to see you as well, sir. I have a very full cup of coffee right now that is blazing hot. I just can't drink it, but I need it so bad because I literally just woke up. I didn't get up and go to the gym today because I was just so exhausted. All right, so now that I have my map oriented how it should be, which this is how your map should be. IQ Bale, welcome in. Retro, welcome in. All right, so let's do this. Oh my goodness, Corhone, thank you so much for the sub. Oh, no worries. Yeah, absolutely. Share the subs. Let me see if that's actually working. Hopefully that worked. All right, cool. All right, cool. Let's go down. I think it's called... this right here. Oversized Kurgo. The Southern Jungle one I need to do, though. I think it's called... is it No More Detours? Vehicle spare parts? I guess I'm not going to do that right now. I mean, technically, I probably could. If I'm already going down here, what is... coastal loading site, set a light. Dang, there's a cargo container that goes down here too. All right, I guess we just do the 2 containers. We'll just do those. Call it good. So that's gonna be, yeah. And then first we'll do this one here. So coastal. Maybe I'll come down here and drop this one off and then bring this one over. That's what I think we'll do. Vehicle swap required. Well, at least you got yourself across the river. I did see that. Cargo container. So let's go like this. Oversized. We'll do a little pushback here. Standard stuff. Bruno, good morning. Good to see you. Alright, I'm gonna do a little packing. Packing peanuts. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I should have disconnected. That's what happens. Alright. Disconnect so it doesn't do that anymore. Cargo container on the platform. Connect. Grab the cargo container. What's my spot for crossing the river? Honestly, man, you have to to cross that river. Where's it at? Over here? There's like a winch here and there's a winch right here. You have to be able to like winch to this, let go, and then grab this one. Like what you could do is try and go like diagonal. But the problem, I tried to do that with the, what's it called? The Apache yesterday, and I just couldn't get to this winch point. I just couldn't get it. And I had to come back and then go around. But Zing actually made it too, and then actually got his winch over to this, even though it did flip his truck over. But like he had no choice. It's either he floats down the river, go bye-bye out here with Mr. Shippy Ship, or like flip yourself over. So it's like, you know, get over to the other side or float downstream. Scorpio, welcome in. Good to see you. Janice, welcome in. Breaking SnowRunner news. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Today on SnowRunner. I think someone said that my voice changed on my last video. They're like, why did your voice change? Dalton, good morning. Good to see you. Welcome in. And nothing closer to the other map. So, I mean, there's a lot of crossings here. These go through the mangroves. These are not hard. These are not hard. You just gotta follow through the veins of the mangroves. These ones over here, these are not bad crossings, truthfully. I haven't even gone over this way to do anything. I probably should open up that area of the map. Maybe when I go through the gateway here, I'll bring a prototype unit with my next truck. It did change? Wait, how did it change? Okay, so I literally just woke up, so it might be a little bit froggy. Bruno, welcome in. Good to see you. Off-Road King, welcome in. Band, welcome in. Not in the band, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of crossings like these. Like going through the mangroves are not bad. This crossing here is not bad as well. This crossing here is not bad. This crossing here is not bad. It's just this part right here. It's very, very. The current is very quick through this little corridor right here. Yo, Adam, welcome in. Good to see you. And with lighter vehicles, like if you have like a heavier vehicle, like something that's like, I don't know, maybe at least heavier than 5 tons US, 5-6 tons, you're going to be able to cross this and maybe get to this winch point. Like, but I had like a vehicle that's like, I think like 2.6 and I just couldn't get through. But I mean, like if you scout with a different type of vehicle, you're going to be all right. Anyways, let's go here, grab some gas, flow through here. Oh, I wonder if I go down through this way, drop this thing off, and then go this way, or just go the easy route, which is basically... honestly, at that point, I almost feel like I should go get something else, but it's fine. I'm just going to go like this. Drop this stuff off at the hotel. After that, we'll basically make our way down through here. Hopefully I can dive down onto this path. Somehow, some way. And drop this off here at this little temple site. Unbothered, welcome in. Doing good this morning. Yo, Jimmy, welcome in. David, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. All right, let's go. What trucks am I enjoying on this map? Honestly, man, I think most trucks can be enjoyed on a lot of maps. I think it just all depends on how you set them up. I was enjoying the 114 SD last night. I was enjoying the Billert last night, the Actros. Actros is a little bit better than those ones, but... yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really good options. Billert is a pretty straightforward, easy mission to get, or vehicle to get. It's pretty straightforward. It's find it, repair it, jump inside the vehicle, deliver it, or just drive it to its location, drop the cargo off, and you're good. Yeah, you can use, honestly, man, you can use most trucks on this. I really do think you can. The second map is going to be probably a little bit harder because there's no paved roads pretty much. So, and then I know there's going to be many more obstacles that you're going to have to deal with, like just like step ups on trails and stuff. Probably some events where you're going to want to tip yourself over, or the game's going to want to tip you over. So things like that, you just got to kind of watch for. But I mean, as long as you're careful and you can see those things coming and make appropriate action before, like, you see it before it's coming, yeah, you can kind of mitigate those instances where you're turning your truck over and stuff. You're building the bridge and clearing work sites. Yeah, that's actually what I was doing first, is building bridges and doing work sites. So I'm going to try to do those other work sites as I do missions as well. I think I have a couple more, maybe like 2 more work sites to do on this map. Alexis, welcome in. You just bought the map. I don't know how to really start it. I do absolutely need to scout the second map. Do I absolutely need to scout the second map to get easier wood? So you mean like wood planks? So I can kind of, there's like a glitch you can do if you want to do the glitch. So there's a mission called Way of the Water right here, right? So as soon as you activate Way of the Water, it asks you to go discover the sawmill. When you discover the sawmill, 3 planks pop out right here. Okay? You can load these 3 planks on a truck, pack them in, come back here. Okay, have a truck sitting here, restart this mission. Okay? It's called Way of the Water. Another 3 planks are going to come right here. You pick up these 3 planks, you load them onto any type of bed, pack them in again. Okay? So now you have 6 total that are packed away. Okay? That is, you only need a total of 8 for the whole region. Then you do it once again. Pack them. Make sure you have 8 slots of cargo that you can pack in, because if you can pack them in, they will not disappear and reappear. That'll just stop you from needing to go craft at all. I think Menace probably made a video on this, but I did this yesterday. That is the simplest form in 30 seconds to do it. Other than that, you go through the gateway, you pop through, you make a left-hand turn, southwest side, get logs, bring them back. Probably only need like 1 or 2 loads. That's it. Zach, welcome in. Good to see you. But that's pretty much it. I recommend it. I think it's going to help. I hate crafting. I do. Got log trucks out right now. Get some planks for bridges. Nice. If you don't want to cheese it, yeah, just go get the planks for sure. Oh, you're trying to unlock the road to the dock. Okay, so the bridge to the dock. Gotcha. Yeah, there's like the bridge, and then you have the little blockage there from the work site. No worries. Thank you for stopping and say hi. Appreciate it. Man, I woke up with like a splitting headache this morning. It's pretty bad when like you wake up and the first thing you do is take Advil or ibuprofen. Oh, you're absolutely welcome. Hopefully it helps. I think it's going to save you time. Because I think when I did my trip to get logs and stuff for crafting on the PTS, it was like a, you know, almost a 2-hour ordeal. I wasn't using the best of trucks, let's be right. Actually, I was using the Actros, so it was pretty good. But it's a pretty slogging trail. I'll use the Bandit on this map. You can use the Bandit, absolutely. How'd I rank this region? One of my favorites? It's tough to say. It's tough to say, Nick, right now, because I'm only like what, 17% in. I will say it's definitely a change. It's definitely a change up. I love how the sand looks on tires, how it tracks onto the roads. I think it's a lot different, and I like it. I like it just because of that. It's just a different feel. So, Stufu, welcome in. Did the Dairy 4520 always have access to the Dairy special tires? No. The update basically gave them those tires, basically. But they're not the same weights. Not the same weights as the Dairy specials. But yeah, it was that all the changes that you guys are seeing in the patch notes, those happened in the PTS, and I've covered those on previous videos. Like the Dairy specials, pulling power, all that stuff, like the Pacific, buff changes, stuff like that. Cool. I feel like I'm over here. What is, I know what Sky High is. Sky High goes back to here, which I can probably do. Maybe I'd just do Sky High after this. But this whole southern jungle thing, I think it's called No More Detours. Vehicle spare parts is over here. Maybe when I go get vehicle spare parts for other things, I'll go grab these. So maybe that's what I'll do, but I'll just go deliver this thing right now. There we go. Jamie, welcome in. Good to see you. You had the Chimera and the Zetros out for logs, but I don't feel like spending that much time doing it the real way. Yeah, I mean, I think like past me would have been like, yes, let's do it legit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go do the crafting legitly, you know, blah, blah, blah. Even though I do overstack, which is not legit. But nowadays I'm like, man, I don't want to spend that time to do it. I'd rather just get it done, enjoy driving the trails, completing missions, getting views instead of trying to craft. You just have the memory of a goldfish? Oh, me too. Me too. Let's put this mission on here. Alright, so we're going to show some clear cutting. This is like they do this thing where they cut down trees, but the problem I find with this, like, these missions here, these, like, No More Detours missions, is, like, they're not very good shortcuts. Like, the other one is okay on, like, up by the map, and the map entrance to the other map. But, like, at the same point, like, I'm almost done with this area. What's up, defense? Welcome in. Whoa. Holy cow. Have I used a new Mercer on this map? No, I haven't went and got him. He's on the second map. I think he's on the second map. No, but I haven't got him yet. On the PTS, I have used him quite a bit. Both my reviews for these trucks are like currently out on my channel. So if you want to go check those out, yeah, so I have used them. They have not changed since the PTS. So pretty much, there's the problem with the Billard. How's the coffee intake with the baby now? It's still probably the same, Dalton, actually, like the same as I used to. It's just I feel like I'm just drinking it to wake myself up and not necessarily enjoy it like I used to. I'm really just like, I gotta wake up, I gotta wake up, I got stuff to do, I gotta do this before he wakes up, or I gotta be present. And oh no, what am I doing? Oh no, I did something bad. I did something real bad. I shouldn't have went that way, to be honest. I should not have went that way. This is gonna be very interesting now, getting down here, because yeah. See guys, I don't have coffee. So, yeah, we take bad routes. Yo, Emil, welcome in. But I mean, I have a huge cup of coffee sitting right here that just... Let me take a little sip here if it's not as hot. But I mean, I have fond memories of streaming, like now, just drinking coffee. I think last night we were talking about how I used to like eat cheese balls on stream. I would just mute my mic for a couple seconds, throw a bunch of cheese balls in my mouth, chew them up, unmute my mic, just act like nothing happened. Good thing I don't stream with a camera. I do, but I haven't put it on. Yep, I know. There's so many logs outside the sawmill. See, that's exactly what you're gonna do. Like this is the struggle. This is what's gonna happen on this map. There's a lot of these. They have a lot of these like rock formations, okay, and a lot of like step ups. And this is where this thing is gonna. You're gonna have to have like angled approach techniques to kind of help you. Another reason why I like the LC 3.8 over this sleigh crane is I can put my crane on the floor and pick up my front end to get there. Like right now, I could have taken my crane, depressed it, pushed down, and lifted up my front end and got through here without having to do this. But winch is probably faster in that case. No one's gonna know. No, we can't do the high gear. But yeah, TLDR, if you don't want to watch the review, the billet is, I would say, pretty efficient, crazy, insanely fast. Hard to get to high gear. When you do get to high gear, you are going to go so fast that your impending doom of striking your nose is pretty much a given. Did it a lot yesterday on stream. Did it a lot during the review. Angle. That's why I love trailers. Get those angles in. Can't tip over. Now, I need this. Dude, that's some... I mean, it's not bad. Stability is not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. Gonna tie that off though, just because these bumps. Yeah, let's go this way. What's up, Flash? Welcome in. These new trucks are certainly something. They are. They're nice. I think they're nice. Okay, I'm gonna go this way, actually. Down this little rock slide. What's up, Benny? Good to see you. Dude, I'm seeing a lot of names I haven't seen in a while. It's good. Yo. Damob, welcome in. Cosmic, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You know what? I just know, I know where to go. It's right here. We'll just make it there. They do, don't they? I feel like they do, man. It does kind of feel, it gives me that feeling of like of old, I guess. It's like weird to say, probably like back when like I was, oh man. It's crazy, dude. This game is 6 years old, all right? I've been streaming it for over 5. No, it has a race suspension. It just has a third of its cab that overhangs its front axle. 49-inch tires as well, so it's not small tires. It just got a huge front end, man. It's just kind of it. What's up, Cosmic? What's your question? Quick question. Are you generally a PS1? No, 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 no. So that is because like that overlay, the other overlay is like a PS4 controller and it's all blacked out, so you can't see my inputs like when I'm hitting stuff like this, right? So I use that white controller, which is like what, a PS2, 3 controller. So you guys can see the inputs, yeah. But I have a PS4 controller in my hand. What tires am I rocking? Just an OHD. These are OHD 3s, but you can use any off-road tire, and they're gonna work. I'm starting to use different variants of tires and stuff like that, just because I want to look at something different. Ooh, bruh, concert. Wow. Worse than the Azov? It might be. I mean, it's on par. It's on par with like front collisions. This is probably worse because of the speed. You weren't playing SnowRunner in a while. I noticed the release of the new season. Just thought I'd join your stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Okay, so next missions. We're gonna run with the billet for a little bit, if that's okay. Where's that scout flatbed at? That goes there. So consumables, get there. I could run this out there real quick. But what about this worksite? Vehicle spare parts. Vehicle spare parts and cargo container. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back here. You hear the music? Y'all hear this music? Do 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 do. Okay, let's go back to the port. We'll figure out some cargo. And we'll head out here. I'm probably going to do some of these missions that push off to here and do these two. We'll see what this is all about up here. But then after that, we'll kind of pivot over to Northern Jungle. I need to do this this stuff down here too as well. You have a white monster next to you. Don't worry, man. I have a huge cup of coffee that's brewed very, very strong. I pretty much put like an extra scoop of beans for like how many cups I brewed today. So it's pretty, it's rocking. Drinking Coca-Cola while driving cola. Sounds great. So watch. I mean, like, boom, strikes. So that's just going to be your story of your life in the Billard. Lednor, good to see you, sir. Welcome in. Hey, Grim. Thanks for stopping in, man. Much appreciated. I appreciate the lurk. Man, it's good to see everybody, honestly. Like, I don't get to see it when I stream like other games. I don't really get to see everybody that I've you know, usually we're like in the streams for so long. So it's good. It's always good to, it's a very nostalgic thing. Black Rifle coffee beans. Yeah. So I have their, I think it's called Waking the Neighbors. It was gifted to me like from like a birth gift, I guess, whenever our son was born. A friend brought over a bag of that. And I actually, I think I grinded it up and I put it in some cold brew. I made some cold brew with it. And I had that actually yesterday. So it was good. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, see this river crossing's not bad if you have a truck that's, you know, has some weight to it. Do you know if the masks for all wheels for the dairy from season 9 were adjusted? Yes, all wheels. All wheels. Yes, all the wheels that come with it. So I think I made a video on the dairy special during the PTS, which are the changes that are currently on live server a couple weeks ago. If you do pour over style, it's pretty amazing. Oh, just like normal, like brew, like drip brew. Yeah, I definitely am kind of a coffee snob. Yo, Hassan, welcome in. Good to see you. I see you there. What's my rating of the new season? So, currently, I played like 20-some% on the PTS when it was out, and I played about, what, 19% here. So I have definitely in the double digits hours of like playing them, and also like just doing testing with both these trucks on this map as well, like just running around. I'm gonna say I haven't done, here's the thing, I haven't really pressed the mission in the second map, so it's kind of hard to just give a rating based on the first map alone. Like I have been over to the second map and done some things, but like not, you know, 10, 15, 20 missions yet. I think overall right now it is a very good map. I definitely think it's probably in their, I would say top 8. It's definitely in the top 8 maps they've produced. That's including base game, so 18 seasons plus 3. Right now. So I think it's also like the map, how good a map is also going to depend on how like the mission structure goes as well. That plays into it a lot. But if you're just talking like scenery, it's there. It's there. Yo, Trappy, good to see you, sir. Welcome back in. I am doing well. The new update is out. Yes, it just dropped. I think what, yesterday? Yesterday was opening day. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I need to like switch to a truck here. Hold on. See if it drops off. Okay, it did. Good. Bunzo, good morning. Thank you so much, Travi, for that sub, by the way. 27 months, man. Wow. Yeah, the dairy is definitely a changed truck. Amorath, welcome in. Good to see you. What are some of my top maps? Some of my other top maps. All right. Some of my other top maps. Okay, so call me a boomer, but Alaska, Michigan, Tamir are some of my favorite maps in the game. I used to not like Tamir a lot just because I had no special mission cargo or special mission trailers. But I've come to love like the nostalgia of the base maps. I'm going to probably say the year 1 maps like Kola, Amor. I'm probably even going to add Yukon in there as well. Maine is pretty good. The year 3 maps, I think British Columbia is probably one of my favorite DLCs just because it plays pretty straightforward. It has some of the highest heights that we've seen in the game on Duncan Bay. I don't think there's really any crafting. Great trucks added to this one, great views. Scandinavia is also a good one. NC, I liked NC, I didn't think it was the greatest thing. Almaty is really good. I thought Austria was really, really good. I did like Quebec. I think Quebec is definitely going to rank pretty high. I think it just got a little bit too long with like how much cargo they pushed at the end. Like I feel like sometimes they extended this out a little bit. Yeah, a more, definitely a more. This is not, definitely. Zerdania I think is going to be up there too, just because of the difficulty. But I mean, most maps I do like. There's only really one map I think kind of killed the fun, and it really shouldn't have. And it's basically season 14 or 16, just because of mission structure. Overall, I mean, the map was kind of nice. But the crazy thing is, like, you know, I've seen the shift of people that have hated it more back in the day in 2021 when it first came out. Okay, and then like, it's funny how like people love it now, and I think the reason people love it now is just because it doesn't seem as daunting now, because there's just so much information out there and there's so many good trucks to conquer it that it seems more doable, right? So then people can just go enjoy it. But it's... Oh, Tennessee is not a good one either. I don't like Tennessee. I like the terrain in Tennessee, but not the mission structure. I think Cola's great. And the crazy thing is, people don't understand that Cola's actually a very short DLC. It is not a long DLC at all. You know what I did not do that I should have done? If I was coming out this way, is do Sky High. You know what? Here we go. I forgot Dawn. Cola's the most memorable? I think it is. I think if you played the game from like the start of SnowRunner, where there was like no information on all the things we know now, like, because we have an abundance of information on this game now, but like there was none of that back in the day. So like when you go into like Cola blind from the base game, it is like one of the craziest experiences. It really is. I'm gonna go get these, this mission that goes to this place. I've been kind of procrastinating doing this mission, so we're gonna do it. The annual Tank Festival live stream is today. Really? Only reason you're awake right now? What's up, Drops? That sounds pretty cool. Ah, no. Went the wrong way. No, I didn't. Sky High's right here. So yeah, I mean, like, I was using trucks like this, like 114SD, which is... people probably wouldn't think is a good truck to use. I mean, it's doing good. Are there special trailer contacts? Yes, there are, and there's new special trailers too. So, yeah, those things are all in the game. Yeah, Almaty was pretty good because, like, yeah, absolutely. I think so too. I probably should have went through that. Did I push you back? Push him back, push him back. I was streaming on Wargaming's Twitch. You know, I actually applied for that position. Yeah, I applied to be a, I think it's like one of those people from Wargaming that do like streams on a regular basis and like set up events. It was in like Texas, so yeah, that's why I didn't get to, well, that's why they didn't consider me after. I actually had an interview though, but they didn't follow through with it. Does the Padera have an all-wheel drive penalty? No, it does not. Actually, I think it does, but give me a second. It's the Padera, like the whole thing in the if you're referencing the patch notes, they did not touch the Padera's all-wheel drive penalty. They said they did, and I think even when it was on the PTS, we talked about this, I think in the PTS discussion, I talked about this with Corhone, I believe, too. Yeah, nothing was changed with that. So gearboxes, let's see. So Padera, I mean, they have small bits. Like it's 5, 10, and 5%. But I mean, look at this. Its high gear has a 0% all-wheel drive penalty. Okay. No, I mean like its consumption multiplier is 0.88, 1.0. It's stupid. it's stupidly efficient. It's a very efficient gear. These gearboxes are very efficient. So this kind of offsets any of these values. Like this is the lowest you've seen in the game. The only other truck that's kind of like even crazier to think about, which should not be a thing, is like Avonhorn. Like Avonhorn 0.95 is insane. But anyways, back to the game. Hey bro, get in the truck. What do you mean? Like get in the cab? Like in the cab? Like first person? Yeah, I don't really do a lot of first person driving. Yeah, there has not been a change since the last time they've basically, or for a long time. So there's been basically no changes. I mean, I've basically have used the files to kind of like check to see every update, what has changed from update to update. And there's been no mention of Padera. It's been the same. I want to like turn around and go back through here. I need to get back. This way. This way. Come around here, and then I think I gotta get up, down. This is gonna be odd. Gotta come through here. Southern Lighthouse. There we go. We're from the East Bridge. See these spare parts on this trailer right here. I actually took them off this trailer from the center of this map, right here where Sky High is. I took them off this trailer, and then now you see I just reset this mission to put these cargo pieces back on this. So I kind of duped the cargo without having to go all the way over to the service hub to get them. So I just got them right here, and then I just brought them. So you could do that, or you could just go get them. Yeah, it's either you get real cheesy or you do it legit. So I don't know. I think at this point after 18 seasons, I'm a little bit cheesy. There are 2 spare parts at the port also. Oh, nice. I take it that's a mission that you reset. So yeah, I'm going to use the billet for a couple missions here, and then I'm going to probably switch trucks and use, like, I don't know, Step 310, we'll use some Western Stars, maybe. Might even use, I don't know, 114 SD a little bit more. Probably can use Actros a little bit more. I might drop Zetros in there just because it's a new truck. Might use it. Might mix in some like C500 FLD just because I like those. I don't know. Maybe I'll use some Azov 64131 just for old time's sake. I'm gonna tell you, I love C500, but its stock bumper sits too far out. Like it needs to be close to the actual truck. Like it looks good, but if it was like more low profile, like that's why I don't use that bumper. But like C500 is one of my favorite looking trucks in the game, man. It's just such a good looking vehicle. Does the new Mercer have 2 off-road gearboxes? The new Mercer has no. So it has a balance gearbox basically, and then it has an off-road and a high range. So they're basically like specialized gearboxes. They all have 0% all-wheel drive penalty. If you watch my review on it, I kind of show the numerical values of those, like all of its gearboxes on the garage tour. Yo, Kane, welcome in. Rising, welcome in. Good to see you guys. You guys will love yourself some C500s. Absolutely, dude. This is the Freightliner 114 SD. Base game truck, 2020. Do I ever use the FLD ever? Oh yeah, I do. Absolutely. Oh man, you know another vehicle I'm going to use a lot here is probably like 6900 XD. I will be using the P12, and I probably will actually break the P16 out a little bit too if there's any like any long logs maybe or stuff like that, just to get it out and use it. White Western Star is another one could use, yeah. Off-road gearbox is good. So the thing is, for the Mercer R230, its high range is probably going to be your best bet efficiency-wise. Okay? It's much more efficient than the off-road. I think I just like the off-road because of the gears. But it's undoubtedly a better gearbox for efficiency, the high range on the R230. Yeah, the little valley in the back there, yeah. So like another thing is on the second map, you see like there's like a volcano. If you look at my my thumbnail, there's actually like a volcano on the second map. Doesn't have a roof rack. Yeah, you have to basically have to choose either crane, no roof rack, or the shield and repair or the cab, right? White Western Star still also one of your favorites. That's also a really awesome truck. You haven't used the Padera since the CG changes? Yes, it does feel very good now. It's a very... So, like, I almost feel like I need to make a supplement for my tier list because the Padera is very, very strong now, right now. Like, it's insanely strong. After they did that, like, that was basically its... Like, it did everything well. That was the only thing it really held it back from being a great truck was its stability concerns, right? Because if you can't keep it on its wheels... Like, it's not a good truck, right? Balance is a very important thing in this game. I think balance or stability is probably the most important trait. In my opinion, I can work with a truck not having a lot of power. Like, there's workarounds. So, yeah, I mean, now it was like a B tier vehicle in its class. Now it's definitely up in S because it's just insanely efficient. It pulls insanely great. It has really heavy tires to make it pull even harder. Stability is a lot better. Does balance gearbox ever have a high gear? I think there probably is a balance gearbox out there that has a high gear. I almost want to say there might be, but it would have to be a newer vehicle that's like a specialized, that has like its own custom gearboxes. Off the top of my head, I don't know, but usually, no. So, like, another, like, how to say that, a sidestep, Johan. So like a sidestep to that is like most of the time a multi-purpose gearbox, which is basically like a special gearbox, doesn't have a high gear. But I think in the case of like a couple trucks, like one is going to be like the Plaid 450, its multi-purpose gearbox I think has a high gear, I believe. So like it's weird. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like there's, it's just everything is getting very confusing. Do you know what I mean? Like all these different tire weights, all these specialized gearboxes. It's hard to keep everything straight anymore. The Dairy Longhorn 4520 has a high gear with a low and a plus for its balance. Are you being serious? Let's check. If that's the case, we're about to use that because so that's the balanced. Mac Defense balanced gearbox has a high gear. Okay, yeah, see? Like things like that. Here, let's go Mac Defense to kind of show this too as well. Where's it? MD? My boy. So you mean multi-purpose, not balance, and then multi-purpose. This has a high gear. But yeah, kind of similar. Maybe you have a glitch, I don't know. Jiangsu Balance has a high gear? Ah, I think you're right. Let's go check out the Jang dude here real quick. Yeah, Jiangsu has a... Yeah. Low fuel consumption, yeah. So you have like what? It's like I think a 20% all-wheel drive penalty. It's like a 20 or 30% all-wheel drive penalty with the normal balanced gearbox. Cool. That's that. Let's get down. Actually, I can just recover this. Let's go back in the Billy Bob here. Okay. Consumables. See what I need from the port here. Water. Generator. There's the Jenny. I can probably take the Jenny with me. Okay, let's see here. Jenny. Bring us to this old antenna, I guess. And spare parts. Okay, so I don't need to do that yet. So I need to basically go get this stuff. But I need a cargo container from here first. So let's go get a cargo container. Are you running the stock 1.5 rear tires on your Zetros? Wait, the Zetros, did they buff its tires? Hold on a second, I don't think. I think I'm using its stock tires, Zing. So Zetros here. Where's it at? It should be down here, right? Mercedes. There's Actros. I'm probably glazing over it here. Apologize, guys. Yeah, so like... So like they're wider. They are visually wider. But like file-wise, Corhon, cross-check me here. They're the same as basically like a single narrow. They didn't give them wide rears, kind of similar to the Patty. So like Patty has kind of similar thing, right? But insane. Look at these weights, dude. Oh, goodness have mercy. Has the same weights as like P16, B12 tires. Yeah, I don't think they gave it any type of rear. They didn't give it any rear mass scaling either. Yeah, they're basically a single narrow track tire. But I am using the custom. Let me see. Yeah, I'm using the customs. They work well. I mean, they work well. I mean, I think, honestly, I think any tire is going to work well with that truck right now. It's, Okay, thank you, Korhan. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's, that thing is pretty wild. Cosmic, welcome in. Anyone know where the log station is in Chiapas? Yes, I do. Are you trying to craft logs? Or craft planks? If so, I can show you a workaround if you want to do it the cheese way. If not, I can show you where the logging camp is. Logging camp is basically like through the gateway, so you'll go through the northern gateway on the first map. Where's this? Interactive maps. So here's the first map. Here's a top gateway. You'll go through this top gateway. You'll go over. What am I doing here? So Sierra Fuerte, come through, and then you'll go basically over through here to the log cutting site. You'll grab your logs, come back through, and then to the sawmill. That's kind of the standard way of doing things. But if you don't want to do that, you can just dupe. Yeah, you can dupe a mission to basically just produce planks 3 times over, and then you have all your planks available. Totally up to you. I just want to make sure I don't have anything. I'm going to do this shortly. This is going to be one big push, one big overstack. Oh, that's in the second map. Gotcha. Where the grass is green. What's that? Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Cargo container. I think we only need 1 cargo container. Yes, just 1. Works. What's this worksite here? Consumables and metal beams. I almost want to push to do this. Consumables are here. Metal beams are here. Yeah, I think we do that. So I'm actually going to go... Goodness, man. Grab consumables. And then we're going to come back down. Grab some metal beams. After that, I need vehicle spare parts. So I'm going to have to come back to the service hub, grab vehicle spare parts, and then go do all this stuff. I think there's another mission I'm going to drop off over here too, so we'll do that. 605R spotted? Wait, where? Oh, that's a 612. Alright, so this will finish those things. Finish the work sites. Man, that's such a nice thing to take all that fuel. Are the Dairy Special tires worth using on the 4520? Yeah. They're good tires, yeah. They're basically a single narrow track tire, yeah, so they're going to be good. They also look great. I think after I do this mission where I'm doing these blockages, I need to go kind of like stock up on like the spare parts. And then it's just going to be like a run around the whole map. to like drop off like these individual spare parts. I think it would be cool if they just let us have sound mods. Oh, I never thought about that. Look good, play good, that's right. Dude, this thing, I mean, the high gear is just so fast. I mean, I'm literally letting off the throttle because I'm literally feeling like I'm about to go into like hyperspace. Can we make, sir, can we make the jump to light speed? Yo, Andrew, welcome in. Hey, I'm glad you can catch me too. Good to see you, man. It's late lunchtime here in the UK. Nice, man. I'm glad you could stop in on your lunch break. I will be streaming later today, I think like around 7:30 to 8 p.m. like Eastern Standard Time. So I'm trying to do like 2 short streams a day instead of doing like my one crazy long stream that I usually do. I wonder, dude. I wonder. I know I need consumables other places. See there, that's where I need it, but I'm not going over there right now, and I don't have the Scout flatbed. I technically could. There's no crossing though. I don't have a crossing to get over there. I don't want to chance it, so I might actually just come back for this. Whenever I do this mission that comes up this way, I think. There's something else that comes up that way. Maybe I'll do that. Consumables to the eastern tower. We'll do all this stuff later. I mean, I actually could just do this now. I think this would be 3 consumables, I think. I'm gonna do this now because I'm already here, and then we'll come back and go grab those metal beams. So we'll do that. Do you know why trailers always slide to the side? It's just because physics at high speed this game just doesn't handle well. Yo, Kelly, welcome in. Good to see you. How was the World Cup atmosphere over there? Yeah, I heard a lot of people really liking the World Cup atmosphere, to be honest. Striker, welcome in. Good to see you. Yo, King Platty, good to see you as well. This is the new season, sir. Yes, absolutely. Nairu, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it kind of looks like Actros, yeah. It's called No More Detours. No, it's not juicing it up. Not that either. Under Mexican Sky. Here we go. So and then I'm actually going to grab something from the factory after that. My metal beams. I'm going to come back down here. We will drive up here to this guy, which I actually can go this way. So like this. To the southern jungle. Knock that out. Now come back. Work sites. Peter, welcome in. Good to see you. There are 2 consumables on the Scout flatbed and the service hub. Is there? Oh, here? Oh, I think you're right. And this goes to the house on the coast, I think, right? Yeah, I think you're right. You are right. There's the crossing. So maybe I technically will do that when I come back over. Yeah, it's pretty capable. I don't think it's like a standout amongst like off-road performers, but I think it's pretty good. Welcome in, XC. Good to see you. Thank you. You know, consumables hat, you know? There's a bunch of fruit and veggies in here. Yeah, maybe I will throw out 2 of these consumables then, since it's on that trailer out there. That'll give me some space. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right, I'm going... No, you know what? Switch this up. Switch this up. Let's drop this one off first. So then I can go... Wait, I gotta see. Is this in sequential order, though? Hopefully it's not. No, it's not. Okay, good. No worries, Bruno. It's alright. I probably should have looked, honestly, just because that was a mission trailer. And I mean, there's been like 2 mission trailers so far that had cargo that are for like the same mission to deliver them, right? So I kind of should have looked. High gear away! And chin strikes incoming. Yeah, let's hold it. Hold the phone. Yo, WW2 on top. Welcome in. Good to see you. Mac Terra Pro today. Maybe. It's going to be tough because the Terra Pro just doesn't have all-wheel drive, no special tires. So it's going to kind of be rough using it. Do you know what I mean? It is a rocket. It is a rocket. This is the new season. Yes, it's very good. New season's really good right now. So far. I'll say so far. It just has a hard time getting to high gear. That's pretty much it. It has a hard time not striking its chin. Oh, I don't know why that comment was deleted. Sorry about that. Wait, is this going to let me do this? Or is it going to make me go to the other side? Dude, did I just go to the wrong... Oh, wait. It's the tower. It's the tower, that's right. Goodness. This is where I should have just got service spare parts, dude. I'm just gonna go grab... I need another truck. I'm gonna go grab service spare parts right now. I messed up. I should have done that. I'm just gonna go grab those right now. Do this. That That's like the second time I've had to go around because I just forgot service spare parts. Or vehicle spare parts. Yeah, we're just going to go grab these right now. You can't complete the potato mission in Asia. What do you mean you can't find the potatoes? Which ones? Alright, XD. Have a great nap. I'll see ya. Richard, good to see you, sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring these back. Alright, I'm gonna go through this way. Pump through here, up this way. I probably can just go do this mission with this guy. That's probably what I'll go do, is just do this mission real quick. And then come back and just pull all these back for him. Supplying vacations. Yeah. We'll just do this, and then I'll grab service spare parts for this other mission, because my goodness. Do I like ducks? Do you like ducks? Good morning. The mental block about vehicle service spare parts and service spare parts? Oh, yeah. Can you add a dono on YouTube? There should be. On the right-hand side, so you should be. There should already be. So if you go to my actual stream, I'll show this. So if you click on this... Oh, it doesn't have it, really. It doesn't have the dono? It should have it down here. I think it's called like a super thanks. Oh, it's right here. It's in the chat box, so it's this. Like super chats and stuff. Or I have a PayPal, if that's what you want to do. You don't really have to, man, but if it's on your heart, I definitely appreciate it. But I think that's how you do it. Yo, Jim, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Okay, there is consumables on that little trailer, so we'll just go down here and grab it. $27% in? Dang, that's awesome. Bruno, you're killing it. Oh my goodness. The new Goose Trek semi-trailer with parts? I think I showed that last night on stream to unlock the Billard. But yeah, it's a kind of a fun trailer. Kind of a 3-slaughter fuel, spare parts, and then you actually have ramps to bring vehicles. It's fun. It's really fun. It's definitely not the best trailer. Yo, Andrew, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. This thing is a monster, dude. I don't know why it needed an engine buff, but all right. Yo, thank you for the $10 super chats. Cruisin', welcome in. Thank you so much, man. Glad to have you. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this truck to bring back like the vehicle service spare parts. Just gonna bring them to an area that I can just grab them and then just deliver them to their locations. I feel like I've been talking about getting these for so long. I just haven't done it. But after I do this mission. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You just had a long day. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Well, hopefully you can kind of just chill. Where would I place Season 18 on your tier list? Like difficulty-wise? Without really digging into the second map, like through and through, I mean, I think its difficulty's probably gonna be around moderate. Probably like difficulty from like a scale like 10. I'm probably gonna say it's probably gonna be like a 6, 6.5. I think it's also depending, considering like strength of trucks we have now. Now, see, the second map is gonna be a little bit different because the terrain, there's not a lot of roads, I'll say that, and then there's just a lot of different places to tip yourself over. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work, but we're gonna do it anyways. I know. Let's figure this out here. This needs to go up front. It'll work. The question is how long? Yeah, exactly. Let's make like a space here. There. Now I'll just slide this in here. They're good trucks. I would probably say the Mercedes Zetros is one of the best trucks in its class right now. I think that's probably a very unbiased opinion. Yeah, I think it's kind of an unbiased opinion, to be honest. It's so good. It really is. I don't know how long this is gonna hold, but we'll see. It might go on top of the cab just because it's being pesky. It might go on top of the cab. Yep. Or I just could just haul it along, maybe. I need to zero my crane out. Hold on. There. I think I'm just gonna pull it along. I don't really feel like dealing with it. Yep, just go like that. Any frozen tequilas yet? No, Zero, haven't. I wonder if I could have packed that, being that the two legs were in the bed. That might have been a packable trailer. Yeah, it might have been. Oh man, I wish Azov had roofer supplies. I wish the 5319 had a bigger fuel tank. Man, how awesome would that be? This thing just doesn't stall, dude. Smashes into water, just doesn't stall. Insane. Still not stalled, okay. It's also unlocked differential life. Oh, that's over here. Volvo trucks? I mean, there's still time. So the next DLC, next standalone is definitely going to be a Mercedes. There is the reason, guys, there's the reason why you have the LC 3.8 over the sleigh crane, okay? There's number one reason right there. Period. Dot. Period. Dot. If any reason at all, that is the reason. Zetros is as a grunt. Yes, it does. Drinks a lot of fuel. Yeah, that's why the OG cranes are still the faves. Still the faves, man. Where's my... Okay, I go up this way. This path has always been weird. I remember this on the PTS and I was like, man, this is a weird path, but it's kind of cool. Cargo jiggles. So straight, and then I think at that little corner there I bust through. Let's go aperture. Oh, I can go through right here. I think I can go through right there. It's a pretty heavy stream. Yeah, it's a pretty heavy stream, but I think I can just go right there. That's a heavy stream, but this truck is like 23 US tons right now, so I should be able to just do this up. Yeah, this heaviest truck in this class right now. Insane. It's heavier than the Azov 64131 by like a lot. Jiggly cargo, there must be a meme. There probably is. Probably is. What's up, Horncat? Welcome in. Good to see you. Get over here. Yeah. US ton is 2,000 pounds, yeah, pretty much. Okay, now I'm going to use this truck to grab all my vehicle and service spare parts that I need. I'm going to bring them up here, so then my... I actually might deliver one of them. With I'll bring Tega down to like grab these and bring this over so I can get up to this other drop-off point real quick. But I'm gonna bring most of my vehicle and service spare parts like that I need to like right here by the gas station. Honestly, what I should have done, WW2 on top, I should have not converted kilos to US tons. I should have just basically made it like pounds. Pounds to kilos is a much better, like... I don't know why I did that back in the day, but I just kind of kept it. Yeah. All right, cool. Just take a quick gander here at where I need to go to get myself back. I could go down this way. I feel like this... Let's go down this way. This is actually a very nice route to drive. Back to the service hub. What's up, Henry? Welcome in. There we go. 80 gallons. Okay, coffee drinking time. Oh yes, brother. Oh, brother. Ouch. Still holding high gear. You thought season 18 was supposed to have desert themed? It's like a tropical. Is what they kind of advertised. I think. I want to go up over that hump, but I'm not going to. Just high gear right through that stuff, dude. This truck is a joke. Look at this. Smash to a complete stop. Zetros isn't powerful or anything, you know. You're just crawling over rocks. Almost stopping. High gear engaged still. Dude. Funny stuff, man. Welcome back, Zing. Oh yeah. Oh, on YouTube, yes. I see the YouTube account. So when is the next installment video, Zing? Today? Oh, you're off today. That's right. I think you said that yesterday. Guys, don't worry. We're going to repair as soon as we drive through this little repair zone. Let's go. And brand new truck. Boom. Love it. All right. What do I need here? What do I need? I have my consumables already at these locations. Got that. Already good. Oh, bricks. I'm not worried about those right now. Vehicle spare. So 2 vehicle spare parts. 2 service spare parts. 2 vehicle, 2 service. Okay. Okay, cool. Yo, Chris G, welcome in. Do you know how to put spare tires on the Zetros? Mentioned the patch can't find them in the game. I don't think you can. Let me pull the Zetros out here. Let me actually buy another one real quick. I don't know if it's a frame add-on thing. I don't think there is, right? I don't think there is. Spare tire. Unless it's like over here. Yeah, I don't think there is. I don't think there is a spare. Yo, Hivecast, welcome in. Yeah, stream is still running, man. Stream is still up. That was close. Dude, it just eats, like, collision buff, or collision nerf and all, it's still eating it up. Actually, do I have those nerfs? I think I still have those images. Let me see here. I might have deleted them. I don't know if I did or not. I might have deleted these. I don't know if I did. I think they fixed, they lowered these. I want to say I have images of these. I thought they lowered these down. Or maybe this is it here. I thought they brought this down farther. I might have deleted them. I don't know why I would, though. It's upsetting if I did. How's the stability of the new Zetros? I think it's stable, man. I mean, like, I've been driving it like I stole it. Yeah, that's just my subjective opinion, but I think it's one of the best in its class right now. Like, it's hard to say the Zetros is not, like, top 1, top 3, maybe, in its class right now, pending your perspective. But, like, I slam high gear. It has the... Yeah, it has the highest torque in its class currently. Highest weight in its class currently. CGs are definitely very good. Thirsty as all get out, but that's just... They're probably somewhere in my Discord. They probably still are, yeah. They probably are. Alright, I'm gonna go up to this gas station. I'm gonna bring the Tega over, and he's gonna take these consumables to these towers. Or I mean these spare parts. One of them anyways. Let's go 55B. Yeah, 47X changes where they modded the actual visual axles in. I don't think the 57X did get a visual axle put in though. Yeah, this is a good engine sound for sure. It's still the hottest thing on 44-inch tires, that's right. That's right. Absolutely. Hope they don't let this game start fading away. I mean, I think this game will always be like I think what they could do, even if they stop making like actual like content for it, is make alternate game modes if they can. That's how you would keep this alive. Like you have to have, there has to be like a high replayability. Do you know what I mean? To keep players playing the game, right? Like a DLC where you basically have like an alternate play mode DLC or something like that. That'd be sweet. Yo, what's up, Fox? Welcome in. Do I play with subs? Not really, because time constraints. If I was like a full timer, I probably would consider it. All right. Vehicle spare parts, okay. Let's go unpack. I think these are vehicle. I want to say these are vehicle spare parts. Wait, these are the vehicle spare parts in the back, I think. Sure, there's like a vehicle wheel on them, I think. I think service spare parts are always... Yo, be a gamer, welcome in. Yeah, I think these are vehicles. Yeah, Northern Jungle. I'm not gonna do that right now. You've been jumping around in Destiny 2 and SnowRunner, but the player base is slowly going away. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I think there's... I don't think there's as many... Maybe, I don't know. The numbers of Steam have showed this is... The game is kind of held up, like player base wise. But I don't see like the hype as it used to be, like the year one hype. Yeah, that's a vehicle. Good. Yep, only one. A Mudrunner style gameplay limits your number of trucks would be nice. I think, like, I always come back to say this, like a randomizer would be amazing. But I think, like, to make it highly replayable, I know people say this game is replayable, but, like, I'm gonna say this, like, I have 6,200 hours in this game. Okay, so I probably have more than most people that play this game. And I have multiple playthroughs, but if I didn't make content on this game, I probably wouldn't have multiple playthroughs. Just because the game itself is already 1,000 hours. Like, from start to finish. Plus, I think it's over 1,000 hours. So, like, that's 1,000 hours of gameplay, right? So like after I finish something that's 1,000 hours, am I going to want to play it for another 1,000? Do you see what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I probably, personally, I wouldn't. Like, you know, normal mode, hard mode, multiple completions of maps, like testing, all that stuff. I would opt for, like, basically, like, you trim down missions, make the game harder, like, upgrade-wise. Make it harder to level up. So then you complete maps faster. You don't level up as quick. It's a harder game to play, but your progress through maps is faster. So then therefore you can basically have different playthroughs. I don't know. Something, I'm just kind of spitballing, I think. I'm actually going to throw this consumable down because the Teg is going to take it for this next little part here. Yo, I watch you. Welcome in. I mean, my hours have slowed down. I really have. Like, I probably should be around like 8,000 right now, but I've been playing other games. I've been kind of like, I stopped doing hard mode. You know, things like that. And then, like Zing said, he was playing other games too. Like, I've been trying to do that too as well. Kind of incorporating different games in, Cool. There's the clearing. Let's go through the clearing here. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. Enjoy the time I have to game. Because, yeah, I'm not going to have much time here. Put 500 hours in just the base game? Yeah, see, like, that's a lot of time. Turn, 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 turn. The new region I don't think is as cargo heavy. It's around what season 15 was, I think. Cargo, like, slot wise. Oh, you can get out of bed, you're playing it on Switch, nice. Time flies when you're having fun, that's true. I also have a teaser for you, do you really? Okay, that's gonna stay. Let's go back into the old billet. We're going to actually back down this hill. This is going to be kind of a tough little maneuver here, but we got to do it. Let's do a little jackknife here. Yo, can you do that with a hitch trailer? I don't think so. I don't think so. Do I think Gear 5 will be the last? Striker, I say this, I've been saying this after year 2 every year. It's like I do think so, and then they just make so much money that they just keep making new stuff. To be honest, I have a feeling though, like more so that it is going to be. Do you know what I'm saying? It's in my Discord. Oh gosh, let's see. Let's see this. Wait, hold on, wait. I gotta put the spoiler on screen.
Well, that was a mistake.
Oh, that's great. Love it. Love it. Ooh. What's my speculation on what will be next paid DLC trucks? Next paid DLC trucks is probably going to be another Mercedes-Benz DLC. Probably 2 more vehicles. Because they did like part 1, part 2, so part 2 is going to be probably next. That was a little clip from Zing's next video. Oncoming traffic? That'd be kind of cool. So that would spice things up, right? Cargo health? What about the way you deliver cargo and how you handle it? Like if you damage cargo, basically like they just kind of take off of your paid out amount. Okay, just like I planned. Up here, we'll drop this off. Consumables. I don't need this other consumables in my truck, but I'm just keeping them in right now for some weight. I'll go to the factory to grab my metal beams, and then I'm actually going to depart. I'm going to come up north here. It's going to be, right? Come up north. We'll do this work site. Do this work site here. We'll stop at the factory. I'm going to grab my medium pipes for this mission that goes down here for medium pipes, I believe. So I'll bring those down. And I think there's another mission to move, I think, this trailer here to this area. So we'll do that as well. That's kind of what the move is going to be with the biller. Developer mix these games, the SnowRunner and Craft. SnowRunner Roadcraft. The only thing is, like, Roadcraft, I don't think is a good niche to stick into SnowRunner, because if you do and you can just craft roads, like, what's the point of having an off-road sim if you can just craft roads everywhere and not have, like, any type of, like, infrastructure that's down that you have to, like, circumvent? Do you know what I mean? Like, Roadcraft, like, the whole thing with Roadcraft is, like, you just craft the roads and then you're good to go. So, like, if you do that and you add that to SnowRunner, like, you just craft roads nonstop and then... I don't know, does that make sense? You've seen like 20 different actros after they released the DLCs. Oh, dude, this thing. This mud pit is deep. You missed this game? What's up, Hani? Welcome in. Well, come on back now. Come on back now. It's a good season to come back. I say that every season, I think. Except for season 16. Except for season 16. It would be a point to at last to road tires I mentioned yesterday. So the thing is, the only problem with, like, yeah, I know, like, highway tires are pretty much like, no one uses them, right? There's, like, not really a use to them because they're not even good. But the thing is, like, my counterpoint is they're not even good on tarmac. Like, anytime you go at a certain speed, the game just, everything turns to ice. Like, it doesn't matter. That's the problem with, like, the current engine is, like, at speed, any tire on tarmac just basically acts as if, like, there's an ice sheet down. which is kind of like terrible feeling. Don't be bashing the Chimera. The Chimera got some love, man. They put the Elephant's engine in the Chimera, and now it's great. You got like 50 to 60%, and then you realize you didn't like it at all. Cool, that's done. Let's continue. Let's go get our metal beams here. So I think like moving items and then them not moving back, like if I was wanting to move rocks out of like a road or something that like fell down on the road, I do like that aspect of like moving obstacles out of the way and them staying out of the way. That would actually be another interesting thing, is the terrain not resetting. So if your terrain doesn't reset, it'll actually make a lot of things like passing through a lot harder. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. Can I go this way? What's up, Gene? Welcome in. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Good to see you. Thank you. Zindagor's garage, yes. Dude, even the garage in, what's it called? Season 10. Yeah, even the garage in Season 10 would be a nightmare, right? Because you literally start out and you just get to sit you down in mud. I'm not in a good spot right now. I'm not in a good spot right now. Good thing there's a winch point. I mean, I know people have talked about, like, you know, like rain changing, like, the wetness in the mud and stuff like that. Rain, like, basically, like, altering the effects of the game. Here's the thing, though. Like, if they did that, there would be hardly any PCs that... I wouldn't say hardly any, but, like, only high-end PCs would be able to run this thing effectively. I really feel that way. Like, because you're constantly changing the surface, right? Of the whole map, just within, like, a weather effect. I think consoles would have just too much trouble, like, rendering that out. Okay, I'm gonna delete these, I don't need these anymore. Okay, I do need that. Let's reset this. So this needs vehicle spare parts, which I have right here. I'll grab those too. This northern area, I think I could probably take this and drop these off before I actually turn around and go through here to this little spot. So we probably could do that, or I can just take these down and then deliver this. I'll take all those from him. So I need 2 vehicle spare parts, metal beams, and then oh, shoot, I need those consumables. Okay, I have to go back and get these consumables then. Dummy. Okay, they're right here, so it's fine. Okay. Metal beams. What's up, Nan? Good to see you. Welcome in. You have the stream on the right so you can motivate to finish your bachelor's degree? Nice, man. Oh, you're writing... Nice. What's up, Nuts? Welcome in. How much better do you think the dairy special is due to the wheel weight? It's probably, for a vehicle that has like 55-inch tires plus, it's probably like top 1, top 2. Actually, it's probably top 2 pulling power in the game for like big, large, heavy trucks. Like Avonhorn, like Vision Avonhorn, like 605R. Like top, it's like those are the top 3 vehicles, like pulling power, like overall pulling power, like max performance for like vehicles above a certain tonnage. I would say like 25 tons, with like 55-inch plus tires. So it's like top 2 right now. I think I made a video and showed like its pulling power. Let me see if I actually have. Hold on a second. I think I actually have I think I kept some of those videos. Give me a second. Here we go. Okay, so like here's Dairy Special. Here's Dairy Special just like way back in the day. So check this out. So this is just 5 metal beams, right? 200 kilo tires. It can't make it. Did everything in the book. Okay. Now here is 500 kilogram tires, but keep in mind, these are 7,000 kilos, right? Not 5. So these are 7 metric tons, not 5 metric tons apiece. And this thing just straight up walks this hill. That is how great the change has been. I think I put this on the video. I think I have a video on this where I showed this a little bit, like a comparison. So yeah, I downshifted. Still, meters per second's good. I even shift up to low plus. Like this doesn't happen, guys. So, like here is 605R, slate blocks, custom tires. Okay, he struggles the whole freaking way up the hill, dude. But he makes it. So 605R makes it with custom tires. Actually, with a smaller height tire, the 605R actually can pull that a little bit easier. But like, yeah, it's insane, dude. It's insane. That is a custom map from a friend. Yeah, it's a private map. It's a massive improvement. I think here's what would have happened. If they would have given it a standard 600 kilogram tires, it would have became the best heavy hauler in the game. But Saber knows that like they just put out Avonhorn, and they can't just trump Avonhorn as a standalone DLC, right? Because I think, yeah, because it's a standalone DLC. Yeah, she should buy the dairy special now. Yeah, pulling power wise, it's going to be fantastic. I mean, it's not going to be a high gear monster where it's going to float through terrain, just because it doesn't have always on diff lock. But it's still going to, like, you're not going to have any trouble pulling anything. What do I want to do here? Kind of want to just T-stack this stuff, I think. No, not the, no. Unpack. Yeah, I want to T-stack this, but I want to turn off all-wheel drive. Any other trucks would be awesome for low saddle? I would say most trucks are good for low saddle. Most vehicles, there's only like a few, there's only like, I would say, a handful or more vehicles that I don't like for low saddle, especially from like highway heavy duty off-road, and also even some vehicles in like heavy class. I would say low saddle is probably one of the best methods of delivery. Who made that map though? A friend that used to help me make reviews back in the day, whenever I first started making reviews for this game, and also helped me make a mud running tips video. He's like a mastermind, kind of, but he doesn't really play this game anymore. Yeah, I mean, you can go look on, like, mod.io, like, there's a lot of really good test maps that people use. I mean, like, here's the thing, though, like, test maps, I would take test map info with, like, a grain of salt. Like, that is, the only reason I use a test map is to show, like, benchmarks. Like that. Like, that is just a limit test right there. I just want to show a limit test, that's all. But, like, you'll never see that type of replication in the game. Like, you really won't. My goodness, this is gonna be a huge load. It's gonna be a huge load. I think I have to throw in like 3 extra pieces of cargo here. Why? I have music off and it's still on. Hold on a second. I need to turn the audio off or I'm gonna get flagged here. Alright. I have the audio turned off for a second. Just I need to load this stuff. I gotta think about this for a second. Right, I think it's more or less like terrain in SnowRunner is much more complex than like test map terrain, like me running through a mud strip. Like there's different variations of like what is in the surface and like the depth of it. Like it varies so much in the game. I mean, you can just see when you're driving in certain areas, like mud thickness varies so much. These copyright strikers rubbing their hands right now. Yeah. Get me my cargo. There we go. Yeah, I muted the music right now, so just for a little bit. Okay, that works. I love service spare parts. The way you can stack these, it's so easy. It's so easy. Like you don't even have to like card deck them. You just turn them sideways and they go right in like that. It's such an easy stack. I doubt, I actually might have to turn the metal beams like upright though. We're gonna see here. I don't know if I have room. Like also can't push the crane back, right? Yeah, I can't push the crane back. I can't depress it enough. So I need to do this. There we go. Yes, sir. Okay, let's try it. Saber didn't need to give steroids to the dairy special. Well, here you have to think about it like this: is like dairy special has had problems with like just straight up like hauling weight. Like it used to have the top engine in the game. Actually, is it still the top engine in the game? I want to say it's up there. It's definitely up there. So I think the Fem beats it right now. Yeah, I think the Fem beats it. Oh my goodness, neighbor. What's going on, man? Good to see you, neighbor. Welcome in. Exclamation mark neighbor in the chat. Yeah, guys, go follow neighbor. Go follow neighbor. Were you playing season 18 today? Royal Rooster, welcome in. Good to see you. Sure was. How was it, man? How much? 17%? Nice. Awesome. Yeah, that's right. I did mute my game sound because of the copyright music there. Thanks for letting me know. I had to turn it back on. Yo, Avery, welcome in from France. Oh, that's right. Telephone poles are static. You cannot morph through those, so sorry about that. Welcome in, man. Welcome in, Avery. Yeah, guys, go give Neighbor a follow. He does a brutal mode SnowRunner playthrough that limits him to many things that makes it very difficult. So, highly recommend watching that. I believe you are playing brutal mode for this too as well. Actually, wait, I need to go like this. I don't like how that's sitting. This is the only thing about this crane. I can't like depress the crane to like get this to sit how I want it to. It kind of fell into place last time. There it goes. If you increase the saturation and contrast, like settings, is it video? Game? Like in-game? I don't think I have those in-game though. Yo, VK, welcome in. Good to see you. New series after season 18 should be difficult in a different way. Dude, I hate the copyright music, man. Oh, it drives me nuts. Yeah, does, like, the game look bad? This is thick mud right through here. So I kind of, like, try to go this way. What's up, Theo? Welcome in. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a lot of, like, unstacking here. It's just it's the way of the road, you know? As Ricky's dad would say from Trailer Park Boys, it's just the way of the road, boys. It's just the way she goes. It's just the way she goes. Alright, so I think this is cargo container vehicle spare parts, so... Okay, so that should be 5 pieces of cargo in there right now, so we're good. Wait, what do I need here? I need another vehicle spare part? No way. Did I not grab 2? Oh, dude, I didn't grab 2 vehicle spare parts. Are you kidding? Okay, I need to make a delivery. What a blunder. What a blunder. I thought I had 2. Or maybe I just miscounted. Oh, brother. Ain't that something? Well, Tega's on the rescue mission here. Let's get something else. Jiangsu? That's right, I overstacked all that. Did all that and didn't have enough. Really? That's funny. Can you get wooden planks having the transport logs to the sawmill? Yes, you can. Basically, Theo, the move is there is a task right here called Way of the Water. Okay, this tells you, when you activate this, it tells you to go to the sawmill. Right here. When you go to the sawmill right here, 3 planks pop out. After you pack those 3 planks on here, you can actually come back and reset this mission back here at the origination point. 3 times. You can do it 3 times and get 9 pieces without having the craft. But make sure every time that you proc this to put these out on the ground, you pack them in a trailer. That's all you gotta do. After that, you won't have to craft. You only need 8 pieces, period, but you can get 9. So that bridge exploded your biller today? Did it really? Oh, that's funny. Man, I've been making so many mistakes today. Just miscalculating cargo, miscalculating waypoints, points of interest. I literally just woke up, brushed my teeth, took a protein shake, brought a cup of coffee down here and turned on the stream. So I apologize. Just don't stop on it. Wait, which bridge, neighbor? Whoa. The pontoon? Oh, okay, yeah. Does it have the same issues with, like, season 15, like, with, like, weight and stuff like that, where you get caught sometimes? Neighbor, thank you again for the raid, man. Definitely, guys, go over and give Neighbor a follow. Sucks. I can't believe I did this. Can't believe it. But it's fine. It is what it is. It grabs your wheels if you stop. Oh. Don't park on any bridge ever. Yeah, so like we I don't want to say I found that out yesterday. That's been like a thing in the game, is like you can restart missions that basically like spawn cargo, and you can just continue to use that cargo. Yeah, I probably should have made a video on it. I was going to. I think Telemenace beat me to the punch today. But hopefully the devs don't like patch that out where like you can't do that. I mean, there's another... JJ actually made a video on how you can bring cargo from other maps or other regions to regions, like through the garage and stuff like that. So that's another method you could have used. Gosh, I don't know. Maybe they won't patch that out. I don't know, hoping they don't. I just hate crafting, man. I think it's just like it's just like busy work, in my opinion. Just like, yeah, I don't know. Jang dude. Yeah, the thing is, in the past, like, I've known about the, like, you know, you can do that, but I haven't really, like, done it because, I guess, I don't know, maybe I just overlooked it, but then also I think this season it just kind of clicked. I was like, well, this will stop me from literally taking 2 hours or an hour and a half of my time to go get logs, come back and do this crafting, and do all this logistics just to do this crafting. You don't like the Jang Dude engine sound? It's basically the White Western Star engine sound, I think. All this stuff hasn't reset, that's right. Yeah, that's why I also like Season 10, because I don't think there's any crafting in Season 10. It's just straightforward. It's pretty much just straightforward, like, go to the place to get the cargo, run the missions, have fun. This is the high range, I think. On the biller, I'm using the highway. On the biller, I'm using highway gearbox. Let me just double check here what I need here. It says service, vehicle spare parts, dummy. I'm gonna put 2 in there just in case. Just for weight purposes as well. Yeah, I use that gearbox on the biller just because I think low plus, I find myself in low so much that I'd rather have a low plus gear. You like the idea of crafting? Saber just Xavier had just made some questionable choices, recipes. Yeah, I think that's kind of like, yeah, I agree. Like, I'm gonna reference probably one of the worst crafting choices, which is Season 9, consumables. Like, it just makes no sense. Yes, Ontario, yeah, absolutely. So maybe I can backstep, like, I guess, like, the idea of crafting, like, it makes you feel like you're a part of it a little bit more, I understand. That, yeah, I guess I can get on board with that. But when it's, like, a crazy amount of, like, 8 pieces of cargo for a consumable, like, that's where I think, like, okay, I'm just gonna use JJ's method and just transport this cargo from another region, because I'm not gonna do, like, crafting cargo in Ontario, you have to go so many places just to get the materials for that. Like, and then another thing is, like, the crafting recipes are not standardized. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, 2 metal rolls used to equal a metal beam, and I think, like, now, or just, like, maybe not just that, but, like, they need to have the recipes just completely standardized. Like, they shouldn't be, like, region to region. So, like, whenever you craft, like, in early, like, regions, like, you know, Yukon and stuff like that, like, those recipes are, like, standardized throughout, like, the whole game. They're not new in every region, like, they're just standard. What the mixes are in the menus? Wait, what do you mean the mixes? Whoa, what was that? Turn here. How about telling us what, yeah, the recipes are in the menus? That would work, yeah. That would work too. Dude, the sand coming off on the pavement's awesome. Gosh. That's so cool. Oh, my logistics are so bad. So bad. Out of the way. Oh yeah, Snow Render's great, dude. Yes. Absolutely. $100%. You know, I have a feeling I don't have enough cargo. I just have this feeling. Yeah, Dave has done such good work, man, over the years for this game. Seriously. Or just for, like, players in general. Yeah, it's crazy. Like the recipes get different. Yeah, it's weird. Like you thought like certain recipes were like the same as other seasons, but they're not. And that's where it kind of gets confusing. I'm like, man, like just make it all the same. So like whenever I know I have to craft this, I already know what I have to do. Okay, so worksite, 2 consumables, 1 metal beam. I have those. Okay. The northern jungle. which is free passage, 1 vehicle spare part. So those are service. I think those are service. Consumables are there. North Jungle. Oh, that's where the service spare parts are going. That's where they're going, because I'm coming back with these. Oh yeah, cement's going there. I could actually go grab cement too, but we won't do that. I think I have enough. I need to grab these vehicle spare parts off of this though. Or I can just run the Jiangsu over and do this right now. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go do it right now. You're wrapping up your Austria, nice. The Earthwormer and its brothers have impressed me as scouts. The light trailer haulers, yeah. They are crazy, right? Okay, let's open that up. Does Apache have any disadvantages? Or any advantages worth paying for? I know it's buff now. I mean, the Apache is kind of similar to... I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the purchase. I mean, but it's not going to be better than the Earthroamer. That's just a straight up truth. Like Earthroamer has like almost no collision. Yeah, so I mean, like if you just want like something that's better than Earthroamer, I don't think you're really gonna find it per se, because like Earthroamer kind of has everything. They're insane stable. LTI definitely is like insanely stable. But I mean, Apache's pretty darn good. Crazy amount of add-on, I mean, crazy amount of repair and refuel points now that kind of rival, you know, the upgrades that other scouts have gotten too. So that's also a good thing. The way I was running it yesterday with like the stock gearbox or stock suspension, I mean, sorry, stock engine, I was getting really good fuel burn values and still being able to just run high gear with hauling a trailer. So it's a good truck. All right, let's open up this little run here. There we go. It's good. Billert, let's go do all this other stuff now. Let's go to this work site. Okay. Yeah, the huge downside's the front wheel drive thing, yeah. I don't know if it's better than Scout 800 and CK 1500 though, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, neighbor. I'm probably with you on that. I think CK and the Scout 800 have gotten, the buffs they've gotten have been much better than what the Apache has. Apache has definitely made a huge come up though. You hate the Earthworms, they seem ridiculously OP. They're very strong. It's crazy how strong they are. It really is. Got ourselves a bridge as the last of the work zones or the work sites for the first map. Oh yeah, baby. Okay. There's this one little mission that requires cement to go here. And the Jiangsu happens to be like right here. So I can just go do this with the Jiangsu real quick. And then we'll deliver the water later. So that's what I'm going to do. Go do Jiang dude. And I'll grab these bricks too. Oh shoot, I can't do that. Bricks go here, but maybe I'll come back with the Jiangsu and grab those bricks for the other mission. So we'll probably just do that real quick. Yes. Yes. Getting stuff done today, man. Kind of. Kind of. Yo, welcome in. Good to see you. This can be... Oh, there's the tetrapods. Like the wave breaks or whatever. Those are the new cargo. Okay. Let's go do this. Take this down here. I kind of wish I had a crane on this thing so I can actually just move southbound. We'll take this little shortcut here that now that we got this open. Even though it's not really a shortcut. Because you can just go this way. See, like, I don't know. Like, sometimes, like, I wonder why that was there. I don't get it. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, we'll go up here to the explorer's camp. Or this spot right here. Dump that off. Yo, fighting. Welcome in. Good to see you. Is there a place for medium logs on the new maps? Making medium planks. I did talk about this earlier. So, do you have the mission called The Way of the Water for a task on the first map? If you still have that mission not completed, I can make a nice explanation on how to not have to craft. But I can also show you where the logs are. You do. Okay. Way of the Water. What I would do is... Alright, so let's orient the map. Okay. Way of the Water starts here, right? Here's your garage. Here's Way of the Water origination. Park a truck right here, where this is at. Activate this mission. It says, go visit the sawmill. There is a blue little square for the sawmill. When you drive over this, it activates 3 planks, okay? Have about 8 slots of cargo worth of space to pack in this area, okay? So like 2 semi-trailers worth, okay? Take this cargo, because it's going to spawn 3 pieces of wood planks, put them in your cargo hold, pack them in. Go back over here to Way of the Water, restart this mission, go visit this area again, and spawn 3 more. So you need a total of 8 planks for the whole region, okay? So you have to do this 3 times. That's all you have to do. So Way of the Water actually requires those 3 planks, but you can spawn it as many times as you want. So 3 times will give you 9 pieces. You only need 8. That's per Zing spreadsheet, which works. But if you want to go to the logging station is... So if you go to first map, if you go to the gateway in the north part of the map, if you go to the second map, it spits you out here in the south part. You basically would go over here to the southeast part. And this is where your logging station is. And then that's where you get your logs. You'll pull those back through. And then you're good to go. Giorgio, welcome in. Good to see you. You started Cola, but I'm thinking of skipping ahead to the new map. What do you think? I think you should just play Cola, honestly. Cola's not going to be too long. It's kind of a very short map. I mean, you could skip if you really want to skip. If you're sick of the cold. Sick of the snow. But I think it depends on how far you in on Cola. Because Cola is probably one of the better maps in the game, honestly, in my opinion. But I don't think everybody thinks that way. Yeah, so meaning both maps. So here, I can kind of show you what I mean by that. Yo, thank you for the bits. You are welcome. Glad I could help. I'll show you what I mean by that. So if you go to my Discord, okay, down on spreadsheets, we have a SnowRunner cargo total spreadsheet. This is from Zing. He's actually a YouTuber, good friend of the channel. If you go to Chiapas, you go here, you go to wooden planks, and the total requirement is 8. One of them is Way of the Water. The other one is for these broken bridges. So a total of 8. And it's only on the first map. Second map requires 0. So once you have 8 pieces of wooden planks, you don't need any more. That's it. So very simple. Very simple. It's a great spreadsheet, man. Is the Royal BM17 for you there? Because mine, it's not on Sierra Fuerte. I haven't checked the second map yet on live server, so... You're on the Witcher 3 playthrough. I'm sick of... Also sick of Cola. Yeah, I think if... honestly, I have like a 0 to 100 playthrough on Cola, and I believe it was like... a little over 20 hours-ish. So, I mean, you can complete Cola pretty quick. It's not a lot of heavy cargo hauling. It's really more about like small hauls, exploration, and then like getting the garage up in Mondra is probably the biggest cargo task there is. And then you have like the plane parts at the end, which is gonna be like the finale. I think is just probably one of the more iconic hauls in the game. The music is great. Kola Peninsula, by the way. I almost think there's like shortcuts I can take here. Yo, dude, party with the Jiangsu. High range gearbox, brother. Dude, I wonder if I can just skip through all this stuff. I'm gonna try. I think I can go like here. I think I can go through and then like down through here over like I'm gonna try this. We're gonna try to get through here, guys. Give me a second here. I can do this. I know I can do this. There has to be a way. You done about 2 playthroughs of C16 and Xbox before it blew up? Oh my goodness. So Cola might get a replay. That's a good map to replay. Dude, these little branches suck. Little trees, like... I have a truck that I can't break this. Are we kidding? I knew this was a shortcut down through there. I should have taken this. I should have taken this the whole time. First appeared in season 17? Oh yeah, they did. Alright. Let's back this in. Yeah. 80 units of water, right? It's like, thanks, man. Alright, I'm gonna go back because I want to do, there's another mission here. It's called this delivery. And I'm gonna grab this scout trailer after the fact. So I'm gonna go back up here with the Jiangsu. Grab bricks. I'm gonna come back down. I'm gonna grab this trailer and then we're bringing this over to the Crocky delivery. So. I need to get some gas. I'll get gas from the Avon horn down here. Touch base with him. There we go. Where's the cut through? It's like right... I think it's after coming up soon-ish. Yeah, right here. Go get gas here real quick. From the Avon noob. Dude, the music is great too, I have to say. Like, they did a good job on actually making, like, music for this region. I do believe they should go back to the seasons they didn't create music for and actually put it in. I really do. I think they should go back to, like, season, what, 16, 15? And actually make, like, exclusive music. It's good to see. Yeah, dude, that trailer is huge. I think, neighbor, I'm kind of conflicted about it though, because like if you use that trailer as like a support vehicle, you don't have like repair parts like that comes with like the maintenance trailer, like the 350 2,000 liter couple spare tires trailer. That's like my only thing. Like I'm kind of, because you know you just get banged up a lot, right? I'm kind of wondering if like which one is the better move. I'm still like conflicted, but I do love that trailer just from the sheer volume. Do I think the new gooseneck's gonna be useful? I do. I kind of think so, yeah. I used it to deliver the billet, so it's not the greatest trailer, but I think it's good. Go. Normally you finish one map and then go to the next This time I'm thinking about opening both maps with watchtowers, etc. After that, start with missions. So what I usually like to do is I try to scout maps and then start knocking down like the missions that I can find cargo in the same map. Does that make sense? Like, so whatever, but first I start with like infrastructure, warehouses, bridges, work sites, and then I start moving on to like if I can readily grab cargo that's available like in the same map, I'll do as much as I can before I move on. And then I'll move on and kind of do the same thing. But I mean, scouting both maps, like that's a good idea. I mean, you're getting upgrades, you're finding tasks, you're unveiling things. I mean, there's really like no wrong way to do it. I'm actually going to come up through here again. Grab this trailer. Here. Go through there. Here. Here. You need to go like this. 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 Here. Up out of there. There. Here. And then up to Crocky. Oh, Croc Farm. Here. Cool. That's the route. Let's do it. Yeah, it'd be great. That's what I'm saying. It'd be great to sit on highways. Yeah. Especially for like season 17 or 16 and 17 probably. Yeah, I'm just like conflicted because like there's times where like I need to repair when I come across like a fuel trailer or a fuel, I guess, or a support vehicle. And with that tanker, like I'm not going to have a lot of that. So I almost wonder if like the tanker mod add-on on the truck and then the maintenance trailer pulled behind it is still a better move. I don't know. I mean, in normal mode, it probably doesn't matter. Just because like service zones can like just repair your truck. You can recover it repairs for free. Blah, blah, blah. But like brutal mode, hard mode. Different story. Whoa. Or just in my case, crazy driving that I just cripple myself. This truck is a monster, dude. Like, Jankstu is insane. It's a monster, dude. Show my recommended best way for Sierra map. Best way to Sierra map from garage. Best way to Sierra map. Okay, so from garage, if you have everything unlocked, so you could go out of the garage. I would actually come up through. This is like a rocky area, so I think actually bypassing that is better. I would actually come up this way through. Come up to the trailer store, actually, gas station, get gas, come down here, right down here, go through this right here. This is your crossing. Take this, make this left, follow this path left here to the gateway. Now the other gateway over here is like, you would have to basically like run this way and then basically jump down through. So you can do that. I'm not going to use that pathway just because probably not right now because there's nothing really I need to do to get to the top or the left, I guess like northwest side of that map yet. So like I'm mainly going to be coming through the south, the north part to the south. But I think you can get to that gateway pretty quick if you have your infrastructure built. Where am I going, dude? Where am I going? Where am I going? What's up, Mr. White? Walter White. Started to play this game and noticed that you have lots of fuel trucks and trucks out in general map. Should I do this in earlier stages? Yes. So like usually like whenever you scout a map, when you take a scout vehicle out or a vehicle, like you usually want to like bring fuel along with you. So like scout vehicle with like a, I don't know, a scout hitch trailer that's like a scout fuel. So then you don't run out of fuel. You can just go around and scout the whole map out, right? But like after you're done with that, it makes sense to, like, my rule of thumb is every quadrant of the map. So if you divide this map into like quadrants, so the safe bet is every quadrant you want to have a fuel truck, service truck. So like I have one down here already. I have one up here by the gateway, which is kind of in this quadrant up here. I'm not going to be going down here much anymore because I'm not really going to be pushing missions down here that much. But I do have a kind of a fuel truck down here. Next, I would have to probably put one up here in this corner near this gateway. And then down here, there's not really much to do down here anyways. And then my garage is still sitting here. So I could just deploy some type of vehicle down here. A good thing to do is like put them at places of interest, like where you're driving cargo or on like roads that you're going to be traveling a lot. That's what I would do. You scout, find your missions, like your tasks, upgrades, and then like deploy your service vehicles, and then just go get a vehicle to run missions with. So it'll make things easier. You won't run out of gas. You just naturally play the game. You come through, get gas from vehicles that are already like deployed. It takes time, but it's worth it. Because nothing is worse than like either running out of gas, being stranded, or just flipping over. That's kind of how I do it. So hopefully that helps. I mean, everyone does things different, but I think most players that play like hard mode, even normal, like honestly, I play normal very similar to the way I play hard mode. Execution is relatively similar. Like you want support set up, you want to be able to just run missions, have fun without like having to like, you know, come get a stranded truck every couple minutes. What's up, Gooer? Welcome in. I am enjoying it, yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's enjoyable. Yeah, I think like the whole scouting process, uncovering stuff, it takes a while. It's going to take a while to, you know, uncover a whole map. But like once you do and you have all your tasks like found, tracked, trackable, like you just, and then you have your support vehicles set up in the field. It's like you see me today. I'm just like activating tasks, setting up like what cargo I need to run, and then just run it. Getting gas whenever, you know, I run by the cargo or the support vehicles I have in the field. It just becomes an easier, like enjoyable experience when you have that all set up. Now, some maps that have like a fuel station, now if you're talking about normal mode, like that has a fuel station on like a quadrant of the map or in the center of the map, then you probably don't need any support vehicles there other than like repairing. And then on maps that have like a lot of roadways, kind of like similar to like Washington, you don't really need support vehicles in every quadrant because if you're running down a road, you're really not burning a lot of fuel. So, and you're moving very quickly, so you can kind of get away with spacing out your support vehicles a little bit more. Yeah, scouting is great for finding alternate routes, stuff like that, yeah. And then when you're scouting, you can like pick up scout missions, you know, do other things, right? This trailer is not having a good time. Yeah, same here, Goober. You're still in Michigan? Just open up three mini maps. So if you want to understand how to like traverse mud, I have a video actually on it. It's called Mud Running Tips. It's on my channel. I can kind of show it to you, but I'm going to show you kind of just a little picture here that might help your understanding of how to navigate mud. So Saber in February of 2020, before the game was released, they showed this picture. So this is actually in Black River. So if you're running around like this with the hitch trailer, loaded trailer, very bad traction. See how it says no pressure here? This is from 2020. Now, if you have this loaded, yep, loaded trailer, loaded traction, it sinks deeper. So when you sink deeper to a certain point, you're actually gaining traction, right? No load, bad traction. So try to, where you're going places, like just have cargo in your bed. Like utilize diff lock a lot, all-wheel drive. Those things will kind of save you, but oh, dude, this is gonna be a slog. That bridge there, man. So like I take it you're probably in like Fleet Star, White Western Star. Yeah, just weight on wheels, diff lock, all-wheel drive. And you should be okay. That's like the shortened version of like the mud running tips video, but the trailer is like it's like a child having a tantrum. Being dragged down the street by the parrot, yeah. Yeah, just check my channel. I have like, you know, truck reviews. There's lots of stuff on there, man. Lots of different, just check my playlist on there. The other helpful SnowRunner videos is probably going to be the one that has like mechanical tips and stuff like that. I know, man. That's to come with the screaming baby. Screaming child, yeah. Just cruising, man, that's all. Just cruising through some mud here, I guess. Tega tires. Couple years of peace. Oh gosh, yeah. I'm almost out. There we go, we're moving. Balloon tires are working. This is the Jiangsu R600, I think. Turn, Mr. Jiangsu. Turn, please, please. Oh yeah, that's right. They nerfed the Jiangsu's collision mesh actually too. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have complained so much. Oh no. What are you engine not using? The Zetros, the top engine, whatever the number 3 engine is. It has like 257,000, like 800 or 900 torque or something like that. It's very high. They just buffed its torque too. All right. Deliveries to the croc farm. Billy, Billy Bob. Billy, Billy, Billy. Water. That's yucky. Okay, so I have to do that too, standing. So, okay, so I have to deliver this here. I almost want to just do the freaking... grab the Jiangsu again and do this. Bring this guy... bring the Billert back. And just do this with like a 2-slot truck. Maybe I'll get a different truck out for this. Because I feel like the Billert's just taking forever to do anything. I'll bring him back to this juncture and then I'll just like hand him off. That's what I think I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. Is just hand this off. But I'm at the factory now, so what I can grab here is medium pipes. The Jiangsu's still pretty strong, yeah, for sure. I think this goes... I'm gonna have to do that, the signal all around. That's gonna be my next mission pretty much after this. But I think, yes, this right here. I'll bring this, actually. You know what, I'm just gonna bring this, dude. I guess I just might as well do it, honestly. Just do it up with the Billert while I have it. Are the Mercedes trucks OP now? They're pretty darn strong. I would say the Zetros is probably the most, out of the two, probably got the biggest buff. They're really strong. Zetros is very, very strong. They're both very good. Hopefully that sits. That'll sit down, I think. Where should I go? Oh yeah, just back out. What am I doing? Back down the road, of course. You thinking about them for Season 8? They are very strong. They're very strong. You know it would be a good Season 8 truck? Actually, it'd be this one. This is actually a good Season 16 truck, too. Just for handling, like, the roadways. Stick it in high. Basically is like going stupid fast. Whoa. This is Season 18. Yeah, this is Season 18. But if, I mean... Oh, you're talking about standalone DLCs. Okay, I gotcha. Dude, there's a lot of good standalone DLCs right now. I mean, as of recently, there's been a lot of strong ones that have come out. You got Freightliner and Western Star Dual Pack, Wolfpack DLC. You got Dragon Wagons DLC. Oh, you're doing seasons in order as intended? Nice. I like that. Oh, so wait, are you actually going to buy DLCs like as they were released too? Like kind of like how Zing was doing it? Oh, okay, gotcha. So yeah, I mean, you have the Kenworth DLC, you have the Mac Pack as well. There's so many. There's so many. To make sure that I have service. Yeah, I do have service. Good. Okay, I want to do something here. It's going to be... Where's like a small truck? Oh, I want to do like a little small truck here. Kodiak Jack might work. Just a two-slot, just old two-slot bed. Actually, no. Has to be the color. Has to be the color. I'm gonna put those spare parts in here, and he'll haul that trailer over to that little position. Yeah, there's exactly, Nan. Dude, that's so right. It's honestly, there's over like 100 trucks in the game. I think it's like 110. It is. There's so many trucks. It's like so hard to keep them in line anymore. It's so tough. It is Kodiak o'clock. Man, this is another truck I wish could have a buff. What they should do is shorten its frame and then give it like a extended frame add-on, so then it could actually do like some type of saddle hauling. Potentially, I don't know. They could make it like a crossover. I really do think the Kodiak needs some love. It would be great if it did. I love this truck, dude. It's a good looking truck. It has one of the greatest camos, by the way. Like the American flag ripping through the green, the olive green is great. The roof rack supplies, yeah. Stop. You tried so many times like the Kodiak. You like the Kenworths? Yeah, the Kenworths are good. C500's probably the highlight in my opinion. I gotta turn it sideways. I knew it. Alright, let's go. Kodiak. Pack. These are going to the same place basically for now, so I'm gonna like tow it. Just gonna tow him. I can't believe I'm going this fast with a freaking Kodiak behind me. Gotta slow down though, because he's gonna like fly. You often think if I could use one truck for the whole game, it would be the C500. I mean, C500 is very strong. I think I like the C500 a lot too as well because it doesn't have like a crazy... It's not like... It's strong. And there's some things I really wish they would change about it. But it's not like a very gimmicky truck. Like, its rear suspension is absolutely terrible. Its collision mesh is not bad. It's not, like, insane either. Doesn't have, like, extreme numbers when you're talking about power, but it still pulls weight very, very well. Oh, you almost finished Zorsich's videos? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I think he just, you know, he has work that has been in the way, family, and stuff like that, so I totally understand. And the thing is, like, the way he was making those videos, like, the editing, the post, like, the editing behind those, like, separate of just playing the game, and then, you know, editing the video, doing the voiceover, that's an immense amount of work. Like, it is crazy how much work that is. Oh look, I haven't stalled out. Like, I think for me, like, just editing and voiceovering and just doing a truck review is a huge undertaking. I just couldn't imagine how much work that takes for him. And to be honest, like, it's not sustainable. It really isn't. Like, I got just so much time behind the scenes for each episode. That's why you see, like, a lot of YouTubers, they'll just play the game and then they'll just clip stuff and they'll just throw stuff on their YouTube channel. Come on. Well, YouTubers I watch do that, I think. Here we go. Now my warehouse is up. Now, Mr. I can get myself... Can I actually click on this? Come on, dude. Fuel, oil barrels, and chemical barrels. Nice. Oh man, let's go back to here. Juicing it up. Have the spare parts. I just need to go grab this trailer here, so we'll go grab this. You remember reading a comment from Skyrim mod reviewer where his 20-minute review took 24 hours to make? Yeah. I would say any review I have, any review I've done in the past, they used to take me straight up 40 hours. Like a straight up video would take me 40 hours to do. I've gotten it down to like in the 20s, yes. Yeah. So, but the thing is, like, here's the thing. Actually, it takes longer. So you got to think about this. You got to think about the testing that goes behind the scenes. So, like, that's part of the review, but it's like in the background. So you have like vehicle testing, trials, and then you have recordings. Okay, so you do recordings, and then you also do some recordings of like test footage that you want to show as like examples, because if you just say something you don't have an example, it's like, well, why are you saying it, right? So I try to do that. And then you have the script that you have to write, because you have to actually make good points. So you have the script writing, then you have the recording, and then you have to actually splice the video in, add music. It's a lot. Well, for me it is. For me it's a lot. For some people it's probably not, because they're probably just better at it. I'm just not. And that's why like the truck request series is very informal, where I'm basically just pressing record and just word vomiting as I'm just like kind of wrapping off what knowledge I have, like I guess on a truck, I guess, in the garage, and then also talk about, you know, random things when I'm driving it around and stuff like that on like the other portion of the video. So it's a different, just a little bit different. Tier lists are very hard to make, yeah. Because it's tough to not say the same thing about each truck, each tier list. And I kind of find myself saying the same things. But it's also hard because like I have to kind of reacquaint myself with vehicles I haven't used in a while. And then try to rank them accordingly. It's tough, yeah, it's tough. Editing that is also very tough too. I mean, there's like videos that are very easy for me to make, like videos about like first looks on trucks, like news articles on SnowRunner. Like those things are very easy to make, and I can see why people make them, because they're kind of easy to make. You just press record. You basically tell the audience what's new, stuff like that. But those can be easy. But like thorough things that you're trying to like really make a point on, that are like mechanical. This is a really cool route, by the way. I think I used this on one of my reviews, a couple of my reviews actually. All this like rock climbing stuff is just, it's a different nature. That's why like a lot of bigger YouTubers right now, like guys I watch that play like different games, they just stream and then they record footage as they stream, and then they just kind of cut it, post it to YouTube. That's like the easy way. It's just like, yeah. Nate Province reacts to new trucks. Dude, this is a really cool route. I think this is what the second map is going to feel like, more so. Whoa! Oh my goodness, brother. I don't have a snorkel? How long did my old Route Runner videos take? These probably took the most amount of time. Those were insane. So okay, so you have to play the map, right? And then so playing the map is one thing. Then to make that video, I had to drive back through those routes, okay? And basically like take notes on like how I feel the depth of those areas, and also like talking about snag points and things of interest to watch out for. It was a long time. I can't even tell you. It was too much time that I couldn't continue it. I couldn't continue it. I did talk to Naked Dave, like referencing that video versus like snow render, and he said it was actually pretty decent. So he said I did a pretty good job. Oh my goodness. Dude, the Kodiak! What's up, Tanash? Welcome in. Good to see you. Dad life is, it's going. It's good, man. It's good. It's good. You know, I think he's, 6 weeks old today, actually. Okay, I gotta get a turn. I need a turn. Dude, what a route though, man. What a route with the old school truck. Dude, what a route, man. Craziness. Craziness. Yeah, it's crazy. It kind of flies. 6 weeks. 6 weeks old. I need to look at something real quick. All right. You're getting humbled by this region? Oh man. All right, let's see something. I'm going to do something here. Haven't done this in a while. Let's see if we go over to here. Streamer settings. Let's see, I need to do something. Customization. Add. 1 second. Okay, I'm going to redirect us over to Telemenace. So we'll go check out his stream here. I'm going to end this one and I will be back pretty much tomorrow. Or actually, no, I'll be back tonight, actually. About 7:30, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So later stream. So we'll send this over to Menace and guys can hang out with him for a little bit. And I'll see you guys later on tonight if you want to check it out. So if not, you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. God bless and stay upright. We'll see ya.